Greetings, traveler.
That would have been my guess too. I'm also scarred from playing Mage. I'd be taking Dr. Stein's word, right? But Stein's just been like, I feel like I've been doing some stuff wrong, so I'm gonna pick the Mage and we'll figure it out. But, whew, it's scary, because I just got a 12, right? I don't want to keep restarting. I can't keep restarting. I don't have enough time to keep restarting, so I kind of have to keep going now. We'll get it out of the way. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for that burn, that sweet, sweet fireball pyroblast. We're looking for water elemental. Looking for yetis. Ding ding, you two, man. Welcome back for the 22 months in a row. Dude, creeping up on those 2 years. Thank you so much. What else are we looking for? I'm not even sure we're looking for flame strikes and blizzards. Like maybe a blizzard. I'm not even sure if we want the flame strikes. One meteor. Meteor for sure. We're looking for love. 2 drops curve? Yeah, but lone champion's lone champion. Golaka crawler would be fine, but it's not lone champion quality. Not a fan of the Vex girl for what we're trying to do. Hench clan thug and mage is Alligiggle. El Croc. Wow, are you this bad in mage? I mean, I guess this isn't terrible, but this is terrible. But yeah, we'll pick the 2, get some early curve. Kapow! Ooh. I have an elemental, and this is just the better card, I feel. So maybe we get some elemental means. Dudes, slow down with the henchclad thugs. What the fuck? I think it's a Bone Drake here. Nah, man. Bone Drake, I don't know. Bone Drake has fallen off for me. There are definitely some packs where you want it, but it feels like it's too slow. Did you hear Sunday's Lightforge? Dude, I'm streaming 12 hours a day. I just don't have time to catch up with shit right now. But TLDR it for me if you would. Cult Master Craigasm? Yeah, I guess so, right? Over Spellstone. Spellstone's kind of shit if we're not going for the crow anyway. Yeah, if we got 2 hench clans in the rogue, my god, we'd be popping off, you know? I guess we are gonna go minion heavy, so. Okie dokie. Not the keysmith. Need a K. Need a K. Beetle or chain gang, and I could definitely see the beetle here with that good early curve going. Kapow. Well then. Chain gang? Yeah, chain gang would be fine, but I think there's so many good 4s we're gonna want Ekenar that we don't pick it here. Because I'm gonna want Water Alley, I'm gonna want Leyline, I'll find other 4s probably, right? Brett's okay. Ooh. Now that is the good stuff. Firefly can help for the elemental memes. We already have a 12 here. Sorcerer's Apprentice is just good, like nasty good. Like with the run with Collins, we did so many dirty things when we had an apprentice on the board. Or we could pick Amani, which is a phenomenal 2. I think it's not Amani just because I have 3 2s right now. It's a bit early. I think I might pick the Firefly here to open up the elemental package a bit more. I already have a Tolvir, so the chance that we can do some elemental stuff is fairly high. I think so. This is a cool pack. I think we can do anything here. I might just want the Frost Rider, but we have 1s and 2s, so that makes it a bit less. This is a cool one, because there's frost in every card. This is a cool pick, chat. Alright. Something will get frozen in this pack. Like, the Blizzard was definitely decent in our last run, but I didn't think it was super, super important. Morabi pick. I think it's not the Blizzard. It's either the Bolt for the nice flexibility. Zol Bug Buddy. Welcome, Zol. Thank you so much for the sub. Enjoy your emotes. Have you here? This is a fun pick. We're not really looking. Yeah, I think we're just gonna try to do the elemental thing and just have strong minions. Alright, let's do this. I think we're doing it, chat. I think we're doing it, chat. Alright, that's why I skipped the chain gang, by the way. We already have some 4s now. Phoenix would also be really good. It's funny how we're just not even looking at Basilisk. Generation Wars, you two. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for all the support, guys. This is awesome. This is so amazing. Also, enjoy your emote. We high rolling, boys? I think so. Yep. I like the Water Alley here. It's just strong minions. Okay. I think we're piling up the 4s rather quick, so I guess I'll just pick another 2. And then we're just going to be curving. Now we could pick some high value cards, potentially. If I didn't have the first Cult Master, I would definitely be looking at the Cult Master. I think 2 Cult Masters could be a little clunky. Wow, you guys are going off. Ecker J, thank you so much for the 6 months in a row. Half a year. You too. Much appreciated. I think it's just the Arcane Intellect to refill with our curvy deck. You don't really have time to play this, but I think we still pick it. This would actually be a deck where Book of Specters does some work, right? It's funny, right? Because if I were testing, I'd be like, man, you know, I don't really get good data, you know, because like it's an high roller deck. But when I'm doing leaderboarding, I'm like, give me that shit, baby. Give me all the good stuff. I want 4 fireballs. It's funny how that changes your perception so much, right? Now I'm like, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. All right. I do like the Pyro in this kind of deck. You're just like, it's just screaming for a Pyro, right? Like this deck is screaming for a Pyro. So happy to pick it. The Phoenix would be really good as well, right? Because you have elemental synergy, but like a win condition, really nice. How is Dire Maul in this pick? Oh my god. All right. Ooh. All right. I think it's not Mana Worm because we are getting a little light, and I don't think we need a bunch of ones with this strategy. Is it never the Mana Worm? No. Well, in this pick it might be the Mana Worm, but it's probably not. With the Pyro pickup, the Blizzard does feel a little better. Frostbolt is burn though, and we can throw burn at their face, which is nice. Frostbolt is also a small thing that makes, you know, Cult Master flow a little better. I think it's still Blizzard, but it's a tough call. What do you guys think? So we have 2 3-drops, by the way. Both the Lone and the Frost Rider are looking good right now. So the deck wins by curving out. I have recently been really annoyed when my opponents have had Frostbolt, and I've somewhat grown to expect the Blizzard. So I think personally, for me, the Frostbolt's more annoying because I'm like, ugh, you know, they got to deal with that thing. Now, I'm definitely not really looking at from the position of the Mage being the aggressor. I think I would want at least 1 Blizzard, yeah. It's still very useful because not everyone plays, like, well, most people don't really play the way how I play, so Blizzard's still really useful today. Dire Maul versus Pally. God, this is hard. Excuse me. Oh man, this is difficult. Damn! It's a fun pick. If I had played more Mage, I would have a better sense for this pick. I just have not been playing Mage the last few days. You have 0 AoE? Yes. I also have a curve, so AoE is not necessary when you have a curve. That doesn't mean it's not the Blizzards, but you can't just look at the deck and be like, no AoE! We need it, right? If you have Dire Maul Firefly, what is this, 4 2-drops already, 2 3-drops, then, you know, what are you Blizzarding on curve, right? Like, if your opponents have a board that you need to Blizzard, then something went wrong. I think it's okay though, because you don't have to use it as just damage, you can just use it for the free Jingo phase. Alright, I'll pick it, but man, that Frostbolt. Whew. Wax Elemental? Question mark? 2 elemental synergy cards only. It could very well just be the Stag. Tell me it's not Wax Elemental here, guys. Not a huge fan of Stag right now. You've actually really liked Wax Ele? That's not what I wanted to hear, Akanar, because then I'm going to be picking it. I honestly think with this deck it is probably the Wax Ele, because you have double use for it, right? You have the Stone Shaper and you have the Steam Surger, and you're trying to get the 5/5 that draws you a card. And you do have the card. God damn it, I'm going to pick Wax Ele, aren't I? 12 damage Pyroblast? Yeah, how about now? If anything, you pick this for the breath, right? And then like breath 1 guy for 4. I'm not crafting a golden Wax Ele. Alright, that speaker for this kind of deck's very... Money, money, money. Ah, that's what we want to hit, boys. We want to hit those fireballs. We want to do nasty, nasty Mage things where we win games even though we don't really deserve them. Fireball on 9, Pyro on 10. Well played. That's what we're all about. Oh, okay. I think it's double Pyro. I'm feeling it, chat. I'm feeling it. Are you with me? Are you with me? Double Pyro? The curve is so good, right? The curve can support double Pyro. The curve can absolutely support double Pyro. I really feel like it's double Pyro. Like, I'm feeling it. Double or nothing. I really, really like all the conservative picks we made early, because it all comes together now with 2 Pyros. Because you can screw around in the early game knowing they have 2 pyros, right? So, ooh, like I don't even think it's Bone Drake now because you have 2 pyros, right? That's pretty much the late you need. This could just be another Death Speaker, even though Shroom Brewer is also amazing. 26 reach, just need 4 pings for win. Wax Ellie, 2 pyros in the starting hand. No Dark Brewster, prepare for the ban when that happens, right? So what do we have on 4? Water Ellie, Stone Shaper, Surger. What do we have on 3? Lone, Frosty, maybe Death Speaker. We don't have any 5s, which makes the Death Speaker very nice for turn 5, shielding one of our 4s. Calm
down, I'm a doctor!
Songbird's Melody, thank you so much for the sub. I hope you got some studying during the break. Thank you for the support. Enjoy your emote. Come on, Bone Drake, now you can't pass it. Oh no, it's definitely not Bone Drake, Fincality. For me, it's definitely not Bone Drake. It's just not something I want to be doing. Maybe I'm wrong, but my gut feeling is like 100% not Bone Drake. With this low of a curve, I kind of like the Death Speaker. And we don't have 5s. Brewer healing Frosty is great. Yeah, but you can Death Speaker to Frosty and have a similar effect. It's true though. The healing is nice. I think we're gonna get more 4s. I really think so. I think we're gonna get like either another Water Ellie or a Yeti or so. So I'm gonna go with my gut feeling here and go with the Death Speaker. Probably the 5. Although this is an elemental. Absolutely fucking didn't. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Smiley face, smiley face, smiley face. Probably just the 5. Get a taunt. Volcanosaur I can see as a finisher. Because we do not need a 2 right now. A 2, like we could take a really high quality 2 like an apprentice, right? But I like the Volcanosaur as a nice finisher here. Stealth, Winged Fury, hit him in the face, Pyroblast, death from 20 health, GG. Here it is, although... I still think it's Apprentice, but let me have a look. Double Pyro Blizzard. Oh man, it is quite likely though. There's just this stupid Breath of Syndragosa and the AI. For the rest, it's Fireball, Blizzard, Double Pyro. But do we need it though? Don't we just want the stats? Oh man. Zelania coming in, grabbing rank 1. Thank you so much, Zelania, for the 400 bits for the support as always. Does Betrayal get affected by spell damage? No, it's just the damage from the minion. I think it's Raven. What do you guys think? It's so close though. Apprentice is much better on curve if you don't want to lose the board. Just with 2 pyros in your deck, it's so good. Apprentice lets you pyro on 9. If it draws pyro for your opponent, they will 100% play around pyro. Good luck. Yeah. Like, you know, it's not like we're gonna make it easy on them. I think so too. I think you fish for the pyro. Frost Elemental, looking real juicy here. Get that tempo going. Another AI. Yeah, I'm so happy we didn't go for Bone Drake. Like, my god, it does not fit at all. But I do think another AI, because we are low curve, and it helps us fish for those pyros. It does mess with the Raven a little bit, but I think it's worth it. Don't really want the counterspell. 10 armor. We're not in the business of gaining armor. Wow, is this actually the Automaton? Because I think Frozen Clone's too slow for this. I think because our deck is so low curve, we can try out the Automaton. Sometimes we're just going to need a thing to play, right? What do you guys think? How is this thing this low, though, next to Alarmobot? Dear lord. Easy Alarmobot. Oof, controversial opinion right there. Yeah, I'm going to go with the Automaton. I don't think we want Frozen Clone. It also messes with the Raven, right? Ooh, baby. Tiger. Tiger for that reach. Get some of that mid game. Probably Basilisk for where we're at. It's not Mana Worm. It's Basilisk or Phoenix. It's just I feel like we need a curve 3. We got Lone, Froststrider, 2 Death Speakers, right? Fire Plume be real good, but I think we want Basilisk. When you're on the board like this, Basilisk is just really annoying. And we got 3 4s. We do want another 4. It didn't happen in the end. This deck's really coming together. Yeah, I feel like another 4 would be nice, but yeah. Yeah, I think it's Basilisk. It's just, it'd be very nice to pick up the Phoenix. Oh man. You require my I don't have a great deck for Tony though. I do not have a great deck for Tony whatsoever. It's probably still Tony. Pyros is an elemental. What's so funny? It's because we got 2 Pyroblasts and a Fireball already, and this deck is just high rolling, so adding a Tony is kind of crazy. We just go with the 300 card. It doesn't quite help the Tony that we have 2 elemental synergy cards. But man, do I want the Tony. Tony's overkill. Ultra kill. Legit, I want to look at the Lightforge to see how far apart it is. 243 for the Pyros. Tony's a 174, respectable 4th place. Pyros is OP? You mean OP? You know Lightforge's Pyros 300? Nah. They used to. Now it's a meme. They toned it down. Be it either because they found something in the algorithm or the meta changed. Pyros is not a 300. We already have our win con. We don't need Tony. I think you guys are right. I think it is the Pyros. Let's go. Pyros is 100% here, man. Come on. I don't like how you draft Funcality. Like 100%. Like if you're 100% here on the Pyros, I think you're closing your mind too early to picks. You have double AI, right? And the deck does really struggle if you end up so close to killing him. So there are definitely cases where you're going to be able to find the AI on the Tony and get the lethal. Also, if you get the Tony on board and it sticks, the game is over immediately, right? And Pyros, I feel, people haven't played Pyros against me lately, and I've been like, oh man, he's got a Pyros. It's because the game's so fast. You're playing a 2-mana 2/2 and then a 6-mana 6/6. That shit is heavily understated, right? Well, maybe not heavily, but enough understated that in a tempo-heavy meta, it's really not all that. Like, I have not been impressed with people playing Pyros. The reason why I think it's Pyros is because we have 2 elemental synergy cards and because it helps us flesh out the curve at around 6. But I think if you have a well-structured deck, I don't think Pyros is all that anymore, just because the meta has become so fast, right? But I will still pick the Pyros because it helps flesh out the curve. You only have 1/6, and it helps you maybe do something on turn 4, right? Rip Tony meme.
You asked for it.
Oh, I'm not keeping you. Screw that. I would just prove the chat's argument. I think we keep it. Probably can get rid of it before Shadow Madness. It's still a 2/2 though, but we probably want to play it before the mage, before the priest gets to steal it. I'm gonna throw you and be like, man, Tony would have been so much better when I draw it later. Right? Thank you, Bibri, for the 100 bits. I swear I did not call Anduin. I said I'd not call Anduin because it's a leaderboard run. It's fine. I think this deck just shits on Priest, so... You're okay, Soup. Here's the question, though. If you play it later, it gets Shadow Madness. But if you play it now, you play a much weaker card. Wasn't enough. Thank you, Bibi, for another 100. Reclaiming that leaderboard spot. Much appreciated. I don't think we're super worried about him stealing Pyros, even though it sucks. I think I'd much rather get the board now. I don't want him playing a 2/3 and free killing the Pyros. That sucks. Still all about that curve. I'm used to him being banned, yeah. Ooh. Basilisk appreciates your donation, sir. So does Water Ellie. So does my entire deck, basically. No. No. You know I'm still gonna win. And this just makes this deck more pissed, man. Of course he has Le Bummer. But we do not have Le Bomber. Bomber! It's a leaderboard run, Bomber! Alright, so... I guess Pyro? Dude. Could you fucking not? This is game 1, motherfucker! Like, really? Could you behave, please? I think it's Pyros because you need a turn 6 play now, right? Can I change my bet? Have some faith, guys. It's game 1. It's game 1. Shit happens on game 1. We know this. We all know this. This is why both myself and Collins frequent the 2-loss bracket. It's just a decent place to hide out. Alright. Our opponent did just give us the board, which we appreciate. It could be Dead Speaker instead of Ping. No, then he just double trades the Dead Speaker. And you give him a... No, you give him a way to... No. It's always Ping there. Okay. Darn. I think we ping our own Volatile and Dead Speaker. That doesn't seem too fancy. That seems like the right amount of fancy. He can't heal that thing though. He can have 2 Pyros, by the way.
What to do?
It's entirely likely he's got 2 Pyros. Because he's probed once and he's Devour-minded. The thing is he can't buff Deciders, so we could just freeze this, but then we're going to be in the same spot next turn.
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
Donk. Because you can Frost Alley, but it doesn't do anything. Frost Alley doesn't help you. But my god, this early game was ridiculous. Like, he legit bombered my Basilisk and pinged my Water Alley. I'm like... He can heal it with Squashlings. That's very right, so you can. I guess it was pretty good that we killed it. Okay, so that's number 1. Blocked. Good job, Fireball. Need to get a little face damage in here and there. Looks like this might be the time. Ooh. Ooh, I do want to get an AI in. But freezing that thing could be very, very good. So, 2 plays, right? You either draw first, see what you get, probably Tiger. Or you trade the 2 for, play the Tiger, Breath, 6 phase, Ping phase, push 7. Next turn you'll have 13 ready. 7 and 13, that's 20. He's at 9 if he doesn't heal. So, yeah. Hey, Stein. Stein, we drafted a Mage like you recommended. There were 4 more Pyros, but I was like, nah, man, 2 Pyros is enough. So I was like, yeah, seems good. I think I'm going to go with the Breath line. I think we want the damage. Lock the Tiger up for a turn. Get some smork. I really got rewarded for the Mage pick, Stein. It was Mage or Druid, and I was debating it for like a couple minutes, but I figured, well, it was a question from chat that really helped me. It was like, well, if you're high rolling, oh, 1 spell? Yeah, okay. It's like, well, if you're high rolling anyway, would you rather high roll a Mage or high roll a Druid? And it's like, well, I'd probably rather high roll a Mage, so let's do Mage. Right? So that's not what he tutored. Baby. We don't need the ping, right? No. Looks like we do want the ping. We're going in, boys. We're going in. Hey, Ray. Yeah, this is my, you caught me on my second stream. I do a stream of about 8 hours and then I take an hour break and then I stream again. It appears our opponent is popping off, sir. Sir, our opponent's popping off. What should we do? Hit him in the face for 20 damage, of course. See? I hope we got a lot of no boys in that early game. Just taking a small step back to bait the no boys there, but what does offline mode do? I don't have proof of this yet, but there was a long time where I saw a lot of opponents appear as your opponent. And I think it still works if you play in offline mode. It's just a fan. That happens a lot, honestly. That happens a lot. It happens a lot that it's just a fan. But on the other hand, if it shows as your opponent, he doesn't know it's me, right? So, yeah. Technically, that is true. We did win because we hit him in the face with a pyro. Well, yeah, I guess you got a point. You don't keep this thing, right? It's for the mid game. Yeah. Tell him that playing Devour Mind instead of playing for the board was suicide. Nah. Usually when people add you to rage, it's just, it doesn't really matter. I like the croc coin here, gives us lots and lots of options. It says afterwards, right, if you look at the recent opponent? I guess, but would he really just look for that reason alone? Tell him easy. A recent opponent would like to be a friend. Maybe he is watching. Oh, give it a pyro, baby. That's what I'm saying.
Hello.
Just give our opponent a little bit of a heads up. Now he's gonna play around 2 pyros, boys. Hello, Shady ass. The turn 2 BM. I don't think it's BM. I think it's more like, hey, I got a pyro. What did you get? Huh, he just revealed that. So we can have 2 flames and a basilisk on an empty board. If he consecrates, I play Water Rally, which isn't that great. I could play Water Rally now and play the double trade. Let him trade the basilisk, that's also not so great. Hoping things are well. Hey Collins, yeah dude, we got a 12 earlier. I think I do just clean up here and let him flame strike. This deck is struggling with the curve? Yeah, right? Oh man, my curve was so bad that game. Come on, add me. I just want to say nice game. Hey, Mr. T, help us out here. By the way, don't look at the replay. I may or may not have implied that you were gonna tell me, lol noob, only won because of pyro phase, lol noob, but that's just a possibility. That doesn't mean that actually happened. What I wanted to ask you is, did I appear as your opponent or not? Did I appear as your opponent or did I appear as Shadybunny? Because I'm playing on offline and we're kind of trying to see if that avoids some sniperino, you know? That speaker's pretty good here.
I sense your strength.
No one drafts Consecrate? I do, but I guess, yeah. It's because I know how volatile Pally v Pally can be. It's 100% your opponent? Okay, cheers.
Put this apple on your head.
Put this apple on your head. I did add you, by the way, Mr. T. But seeing as I'm on offline mode, oh, really? He just tried again, huh? You were as Shadybunny. So I did not show as your opponent. Interesting. So how are we supposed to fix this? Am I supposed to do something else or not? Well, he wasn't on my friend list, Samuelo. He wasn't on my friend list before. I added him for a moment, tried to say something, but then I realized I couldn't say anything because it wasn't offline mode.
Reporting for duty.
100% monk ass. Man, this deck gels so nicely. It only shows it in constructed. Feels bad, man. Maybe appears offline and then restart the client. I was already offline from before, but I can try it again. Alright, let's focus on the games. Guess we're just gonna Volcanosaur triple trade here. Blessed Mogushan. I kind of like the plans for AP convictions or equalities. You have to restart the client? Yeah, but I think I did, but let me restart the client and try. No, maybe the client. Hey, look at that! Decisions paying off and stuff. But I do think that I may have just restarted the game and not the client. What's a consecration? Never heard of it. Gotta say, I like Death Rattle. For tomorrow, we're probably not gonna have a break, by the way, Collins. Because I've got a... It's my dad's birthday.
Jane versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
You asked for it.
Let's get that Dire Mole on one. Dire Mole was in the real shit bucket. I was like, what? How did that happen? And he decided to lurk? Well, he knows, right? It's fine. It's not like I'm gonna lie to my family about that. Honestly, guys, just being honest about everything, or close to everything, right? Not like intentionally hurting people's feelings, but that makes life way easier, right? You don't have to remember what you said if you're always speaking the truth, right? I think that's a Jordan Peterson one. I think it's just natural, you know, common sense. Volatile deals with a coin loan champion, right?
I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
No, Dad. I'm a stripper. That got weird real fast, Imodius. That got weird real fast.
Let's start some trouble.
Let's start some trouble. I can't ping it. Feels weird, man.
Don't mess with me.
Don't mess with me. Well, the truth, according to you, being honest with yourself, right, Dutry? But yes, for sure. Will you at some point misremember something? Sure. I'm playing this because of Hellfire. The file, it sucks, but playing it because of Hellfire. How did you meet Collins? I'm not sure if I went on his stream or he went on my stream. I don't think he remembers either, but it's one of the two. And then we just started playing.
For the king.
For the king. I like the Dreadlord hedge here. I want to give him a juicy Dreadlord. Do you know the date of the first time you streamed? No. I don't know. I'm not very nostalgic about those things, but it would be cool for sure. I started streaming,
So many possibilities.
I think, before I was 22.
The sun has set for me.
Really? No. Of course not. No. I streamed... That's when I... No. Okay, well, I did start streaming before I was... Like, you guys don't know this, but I streamed StarCraft for a little while. That's pretty nice. So technically that is true, but when did I start streaming League of Legends? Let's see. Being 23 or so. Around 23. Like I'm turning like 22, 23, around there. Cause I'm turning 28 in August. I love how this deck is so nice that we can just kind of play. No. We started streaming since the day we were born. StarCraft? Is that an old school card game? You streamed League? Yes, I streamed StarCraft for a little while. I was pretty decent at StarCraft. I peaked at low masters after, I think, 4 months of practice. So, and then I burned myself out because I was playing 12 hours of StarCraft today. And that game is hard, man. That game is hard. Alright, let's start paying attention. It could be relevant soon. 6, 12, 13. I think I like the Volcanosaur here.
What to do? What to do?
You can Death Speaker and keep protecting it. I guess that's better versus Nether. I guess that's fine. Also means we get to... it also means we get to punch to another taunt if he's got it. I guess I've allowed him to play Void Lord now, huh? Which doesn't matter because I'll just kill the Void Lord with the 1/1. But still, it's getting a lot of little guys. No Fireball? It's a little too early. Paying attention? Relevant? It's a leaderboard run, son. No need to practice, just like do things. Left the summoning portal alive, Monka ass. How could you do that? After everything it did for you? Ruthless. Slissa, welcome with that raiding party. Thanks so much for the host. How are you doing? Downtown. Downtown. Sure. Play around some healing. Dimodius. Please, man. Mr. T, thank you so much for the sub. Thanks for the game, man. I'm sorry how it turned out because my deck is disgusting, dude. Disgusting. But cheers, man. GG's. Thank you for the sub. Enjoy your emotes, my man. I like how he's just trying, right? But, oh, this is such a dirty deck. What a cultivated game. I know, right? I like how all his decisions are mattering and, you know, it's fair and he has choices and other things. Maybe we should do this, right? What? Has this attack? It has, right? Question mark? I need a question mark emote. I need to like emote question mark here. Alright. Like maybe you had no alternatives, but the Devour Mine on 5 was pretty good for me.
Asked for it.
This is fine, right? Yeah. Question mark emote would be great, right? Yeah. Just question mark, question mark, question mark. Alright. I guess that's fair. He is a warrior after all. I have a mage.
Armor made.
No! Armor made to fit. Countered? Hard countered. I think I like the option of being able to ping next turn.
I don't need any of you.
I'm gonna go with this one. It's in his deck at least, yep. It is in his deck. I think it's a full keep though, if the tracker is correct, so... Yep. Looks like having the ping is use... What? See, here's where I need a question mark emote, right? Okay. So the ping deals 2 additional phase. In our deck, that is useful, right? The other one is to trade and play Mole and Croc, and then you get to keep something on board.
What to do?
And then you keep a 1-2. So I keep a 1-2 instead of pushing 2 extra phase. Next turn I get to play Fen Creeper, and then that 1-2 gets to push phase for 1, recovering one of the 2 lost phase damage points. On top of that, the 1-1, the 1-2 can be useful against the Disciple, so I guess we'll take it.
Someone's out on me.
If he's armoring up, we don't mind too much. You think you would Mole and ping? I like our chances. Question mark, question, yeah, right? Question mark, question mark, question mark. We need that emote, man. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh, that'd be so good. I guess we pinged the volatile. Yeah. Slow turn. It's like a 4-mana Frostbolt. In this case, is acceptable. Yeah, Warrior is kind of difficult, but the double Pyro really helps here, right? So this is where it starts, right? This is where it starts. I might Fireball it next turn. Keep that in mind with the adaptations. Divine Shield is looking very good. Ooh, damage is looking very good. I think we don't have to Fireball it, boys. Let's go. Question mark emote would be so triggering. Nope. No. No. Let me attack you. Okay, okay, never mind. Alright. I guess we're just fireballing the 5-5. fly ping, or maybe one fly to play around MC Tech. Could also fireball here, take this out. But this is currently so good against this. We're pinging this kind of no matter what we do, right? No, I could fireball trade, but I can't see myself doing that. Because I just give him this to maybe... Yeah, that's bad, right? Okay. Wait. 2 Pyroblasts? That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Why the question mark? Maybe he knows that you have 2 pyros and he took 1 less damage. He's playing the long game. He might have battle rage. That's true. What? Oh man. Like I said before, I'm liking our chances. No respect, go in. Question mark, yeah. Oh, and the question mark event will be so good this game. That's true. Oh my god. I'm gonna stretch after this game, guys. Alright, my god! The moment I have no respect. I played the fly for MC Tech. Okay. That's reasonable. That is reasonable. Tony, thank you so much for the 5. Much appreciated, my man. We can deal 15, 25. It's not enough. I kind of like just going full face here, right? We got jebaited. Professional jebaiting. Hey, Tony, thank you so much again, man. Dude, thank you for all the support. Join or die. Or both. My man. My man. Why is it worthless, Taro? What happened? They changed something again? Please don't tell me they changed something again. I was really enjoying being competent, you know? They changed offering rates, it should reduce. Oh, could you like not fucking? I hate these whiners. All they do is like, I can't win arena. It's too hard. Change it, man. It's like, no, put in a little time, put in a little practice, and then reap the benefits. No, just like cry, like I can't win anymore, man. Old arena is so much better, man. Dude, that really fucks up the leaderboard thing. My god. Yeah, I'll hold off on the pyros for now.
When Earth moves, empires.
Dude, it's getting really annoying that they change it this frequent.
The light protects me.
This is the last turn I can just go for it, but if he has an armor gain card, I might just lose. Perfect timing right after a meta video. I know, right? It's so fucking stupid. Maybe this is why the Mage deck high rolled, right? It's possible.
Time runs out on me.
What did I just do? Oh, I made him take the damage. Yeah, that's right. I shouldn't have bopped the shield in. Sorry, guys. All right, I'm gonna close chat because I am still playing, even though it doesn't seem like that. Because I may have just thrown my game here. The freeze on the Squire is working out phenomenal, though. Alright, I think we are going in. He missed the armor up. Now it's less likely, right? It's okay, chat. Believe. Of course this guy has 15 armor. Why wouldn't he have 15 armor? He's got no more weapons in his deck though, which is kind of scary.
I see lunch now, dinner. Astonishing.
Oh, okay. I swear, we're gonna try to be serious and do some leaderboarding, guys. Alright. I think we're pretty happy with the Pyroblast here. That's why Mage is kind of dumb, right? Thank you for the command, Decanar. How did he get 19 armor? He had the shield. Wait, this guy only had 2 weapons in his deck and he's got Spellstone. That's super weird. He's got a card since turn 1. He hasn't been sacking it. I think I'm okay pinging it because I can always play Wax Sully, right? Should I free kill? I don't want to get MC tech, that's why I want to sack this. But I could also just not kill it off, but it's kind of weird. Nice. I did feel like he wouldn't have it. Yeah, Gambler. Like, my first reaction is that I'm just pissed that they keep changing things, but... Because what do I do now? Do I cancel all my coaching sessions? I don't know. How much are they going to change, right? It's a bit frustrating. It's kind of nice. I don't want to keep respecting the attack. I think we just need to accept the meta is just never going to be stabilized. Because no matter what meta, people are always going to cry. Because turns out, maybe the reason that you're not doing well in Arena is because you need to practice more. Yeah, but you don't have a way of knowing, right, Tachi? You need to wait 48 hours. You're loving that warp path. You want to keep meta in the title? Yeah, keep it for now. We don't know just how much they're changing, right? Get him, boy. Get him. Get him. Getting him. My god. Imagine if he had drafted a little different and played a little better. We would have been so screwed.
I sense your strength.
I don't want to sound too crude, by the way, guys. Like, obviously, I'm a little emotional right now. That's normal, right? How many hours have I invested in this current iteration of Arena? Right? Like, I've invested, I don't know, like 12 hours a day for the last couple weeks. And then to just find out, like, wow, you know, just because some people were having some difficulties, we're going to change it. That's just not fun to hear. So I'm probably just being a little emotional, right? So don't take my opinion too seriously right now. But it's just, yeah, it's a little frustrating, right? Like, I want you to make a game and to keep the rules the same. Stop changing the rules all the time, because it makes it really difficult to play your game properly, right?
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back. You asked for it.
I'm sure that most people will be pleased with the change, so at least that's a good thing, right? Just gotta find the positive here. But the negative of that is that those people will very quickly find something else to complain about. I'm just gonna keep the Frosty here. I think versus Rogue, the Basilisk isn't that great. Alright. Let's get it on! Let's play some games. That's pretty funny, Squid. People don't remember Leaderboard guy anymore. It's before their time. Let me tell you a horror story of the man that was Leaderboard. Leaderboard Reddit guy. Alright. This feels like an okay Frosty and Chill. Chill, get it? Ha ha ha. Alright. That joke is so bad and so old now.
Ride the polar bear exquisite.
So does this mean some co-op slots have opened for this week for Red? But I have coachings planned, so I guess I will reach out to all the coachings and say, you know, I don't know how much has changed. Would you like to push this back, yes or no? And then some slots may open.
Hey, strange.
His name was Sexting Shakespeare. And he had over 100 Reddit accounts just to upvote himself and make other people look bad. The 1-5 taunt's pretty annoying from here. We could also not ping and trade, but I feel like the ping is fine. He gets into the 1-5, this goes to 3. But it protects the 4 from the dagger, which is nice.
The glory is mine. We will devour this.
Mine stays? Okay, Gambler. Gotcha. Hey, Wackert. Thanks for the update on Skype. Do you have advice on how to keep your mind on the game and off real life stress and such? I mean, basically that is meditation, right? So look into meditation if you would like to be more focused. Right now, I'm not really a great example because I'm in the chat so much, so my focus is definitely a little low quality right now. Okay, we can live with that. His entire turn 4 to ping my guy. He didn't pre-hit. Interesting. I guess we're just gonna be playing some stuff, boys. Hey, hey, hey! Oh my god! What the hell is going on here? Too reason, like, is the MMR doing some weird things as well? Because I could go for that, you know, like that's a change I can support. That's oh man, it's kind of funny. It feels like the MMR is doing some weird things as well. I like the Pyros for next turn. How long do I have to wait if I book a coaching session till it happens? Right now, okay, I have a slot tomorrow morning. So if you send me an email right now and you would like to get coached tomorrow morning, fine. If not, it will be next week. Right now, a good time for me is 10 in the morning CEST. So we could get the Pyros out, but Steam Surger, Jam 2, trade the Pyros and a 1 is fine as well. Man, this is Zoo Mage, what the hell? Pew, 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 pew. What are these arena changes? What's the command? Exclamation mark 11.1. So many animals. Yeah. Animals and elementals. Streamer server confirmed. Could be. Or this is how it feels when I'm not getting sniped. Right. That's when if people don't snipe me, they don't know not to play their razor bed of auto volleys. Right? You should start making ready posts or something.
So many.
I mean, who am I to say that something is right or wrong, right? So, because obviously my opinion is going to be skewed to my own experience, right? But I am not your average Hearthstone player or average Hearthstone arena player.
I'm dead. Tell no tale.
You already stabbed, right? Yeah. We're looking for that stealth or untargetable here. Picking the death rattles for the boss plane. You are the voice of competitive arena. Yeah, I suppose so, yeah. Oh man. Well, it's not my tango for this time. He's gonna remove this, but this, and this isn't really much better, so. Why plants over flurry? Because if it sticks, it was enough. I didn't account for the squash lane. Silly me. I just want to. I figured out if this thing sticks, I'm gonna win no matter what. So. Bubblies and yummies! How did the rogue get the Squash Link? He played Tangle for Mystic. Okay. No removal. Feels good, man. Because we're all about that face, face. Put him at 5 and then Pyro. I think I like this more. Because even if he heals, you still have a minion on board. Oh, we're going off, baby. You liked Fireball Pyro more as well? I just don't really see how I'm losing from this spot, whereas if you go with the Fireball preemptively, I don't know, can he somehow get a counterspell? He probably can, right? Blink Fox counterspell, Hallucination counterspell. He can maybe get an Alexstrasza to heal him. Like, what else can he do? There are ways for him to beat me. Whereas if I play for the board for a little longer, I don't really lose.
You asked for it. Oh, it is on.
Yeah, Rednick, we get the information to HS Replay right now, but it does take about 48 hours to get a good picture. Because the stats are over 48 hours. But it's cool, guys. It's cool. We're gonna learn. We're gonna adapt, and we're gonna do well again. You know. I'm someone that just needs to get. I mean, I learn like most people learn, right? Through just doing stuff. But I have the ability. Like, I don't even think I have like that much like talent or so, right? I have talent for sticking with something and learning, right? But that's not really talent. It's just that's how I get good at stuff. I just decide like we're gonna get good at this shit, you know. Just keep playing and playing and playing. So at the start of changes, I almost always do fairly bad. But then after that, I get a really good idea of what I want. Man, coining the beetle feels good, but in Mage v Mage, I don't think I do it. Because I have volatile into coin whatchamacallit. It's addiction, yeah. Yeah. You can ping this, but that's his turn 3. And then we have a 3-5 with initiative into beetle ping. Yep, sounds like addiction to me. 3-5 is so much better now, right? Why must you give me options, game? This turn was so much easier when I had no choice.
What to do? What to do?
Alright, let's count the elementals. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I play lone here, he plays a 4. I fireball the 4. I just like the 3-5 more, to be honest. Right? Being able to deal 4 damage with the ping.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
Yeah. How do you resist spending all your gold to have every card? I only play Arena at Farby, so the only temptation to spend my gold is to buy packs to get golden cards for Arena. But I can, if I, like, I played the Brawl recently, and I don't have Gen, but I have Baku, just because I open packs. So, yeah. Do you take the first Valfine over the first Sap? Oof. That's a tough one. I think it does depend on your deck. I don't think you can 100% say yes or no. But if there's, like, lots of experienced Rogue players, feel free to chime in. Like, Sap has been, like, amazing for me, so has Valspine.
Quake before the earth!
I don't like getting vaped on this thing. I'll get my shield value. Alright, I'm gonna start focusing on the game again a little bit, guys, because this is my leaderboard run. And I love being in chat, I love like all the interaction, but it's not so good for my results, so I'm gonna focus a bit more. Tiger, free kill to 3, push 2. Blizzard, not that bad. He gets a 2-4 versus a 2-1 on my 5-3. It's likely spell related. I think we'll get some information off this, right? Is it vape? It's, yeah, so it's spell related. That's okay. Yeah, I'll go this way. Do I even trade here? Fungomancer is really nasty if we don't know. Okay, that's enough. That's enough for me. Not Blizzard. Or it doesn't feel like it's a good Blizzard board, which it kind of isn't. Okay. Dead Speaker ping push 2 is fairly decent. It makes the Flame Strike fairly bad for him. We could also not ping and play another 3 and just trade with our 2-3. But I feel then the Flame Strike does become better for him. I like the fact that we can keep the Tiger off 5 with this play. So I do like that no matter what. And then I like the ping to get the damage in. Chipping away, we do have 2 Pyros, good Fireball. You don't pass Valspine? That is true. I have not passed Valspine or Sap so far, I think. So I kind of want that pick myself. The instinct says Valspine, but depending on your deck, I think it can be Sap. Alright, but focus, Shady, focus. No rogue draft. Mage game, okay. It's definitely a bit harder to focus when when it's my second stream. Take the bump. It's alright. Jelly. So we can automaton ping for 2. I guess that is better than just jamming a Volcanosaur. If we trade in this manner, he will have to use the 1 and the ping into the Tiger, assuming he didn't have the Flame Strike. If he has Flame Strike, then it's fairly decent for him. But I think I'm okay with that. I kind of like making use of the automaton when I can here.
Reactor core online.
Lots of trading, but I don't think we want to let the jelly get out of control. You've never passed the second or a third sap. I don't get offered 3 saps. I don't even know if I got offered 2 saps. Maybe I have passed the sap. I can say that I haven't passed the first sap. I'm not sure if I've been offered 2 saps so far. I almost must have at some point, right? Okay. I knew it. They don't go for counter, man. They like mana bond more than counter. All good. Soon we can commence the phase going.
I am one with the candle.
No, the ultimate counter. Man, I really want a volcano sower. But I guess we're just gonna loan.
Failsafe malfunction. Shutting
I
down.
don't need any of you.
Here we go. That's my boy low. That's my boy Lone coming through. I see and I tune in to 2 Pyroblasts. Yes, yes, yes. This deck is pretty dirty. We might just go with the How do I lose if I Pyro go face? He plays the secrets. Gets good trades, yeah. There's a world where you lose. He can go face with Blizzard. Do I need to fireball this? He blizzards me. Pings go face. 19, 18. Then I pyro him, right? Okay.
What to do? What to do?
For me!
You make him have a specific counter? Yeah, but not losing is also cool, you know? Like, I don't have to win next turn. I just need to not lose. If I lose position because of this, that would suck, you know? I do love it. It's pretty funny.
Ride the polar bear express.
Sure, why not? You give him more time to RNG you? How exactly is he RNGing me?
Mushroom power!
You guys know I like specific beats, right? Like, what are they gonna do exactly?
The glory is mine.
It's a slow death, guys, like a boa constrictor, taking away options for him. If the opponent saw this and he doesn't have the counters we were afraid of, then there's no winning for him anyway. You can play Deck of Wonders, but it takes a while until he draws them. You can put Deck of Wonders in the deck, then you can still Pyro his face there, right? So... I think you look for the 4. So I'm just saying that to maybe make you... Like, it's entirely possible that I'm misplaying, right? Absolutely. That is always an option. But it is so helpful for both the person you're giving advice and for yourself to be specific. What are we playing around? Why are we doing what we're doing? Not like, oh, it feels kind of dangerous. It's like, I don't, that doesn't do anything for me, right? Now you could go with a 4/4, I could go with the Loan. Loan into Basilisk is kind of dirty. So he hits the Loan.
I wonder.
It's definitely not the Raven. It's the Loan or it's the Frustrider. It's not the Basilisk either.
Time runs out on me.
He's gonna hit the Loan, play a 3, hit the Loan again.
What to do?
We have to ping on turn 4. I like the Frosty into the Basilisk, to be honest. You can just poke the shield of the Loan and then we don't have damage to deal with his 3-drop. I don't want to ping next turn to do things. Also, freezing the Loan doesn't feel that great. If that Basilisk can trade, he's going to play those 1 and 2s. And then what am I going to do? Not that much.
I don't need
Kind of like just working on his face. I don't like the 1 and the 2, because then he kills and you need to ping, and you don't get to play well on turn 4.
This guy's toast.
It's fine.
For me! For me! For me!
Tolvir now. Trade, next turn ping Basilisk. That's awkward because you might get the flame down. I think we might just ping back with the mole. And forgo the ping altogether and play the 5. Just go like this. I'm happy we didn't put the 4 into the 2/3. That paid off. That feels like a betrayal if he's pointing that so fast. Which is kind of weird. Yeah. So the betrayal is 2 mana, deal 1 damage to Basilisk. Pretty much, right? Which is okay with us. And I guess 1 damage to the 2/2, which doesn't look like it's too relevant. Looks like we won't be forgoing the ping. Or maybe we are. Maybe it's just Tiger Chill next turn ping. Tiger's gonna get blocked by the Tonto. You could pre-trade the Dread, but that's really bad if he has anything.
What to do?
If he played a Raven, there's a higher chance he can deal 1 damage to it and not sack the 3/2. You play the Tiger, you pre-trade, he plays a thing, goes 6 phase.
What to do?
May or may not. He might even have a Spellstone. I think you played a bit slower, a bit more reactive. Like, he needs to be able to pressure us, right? If he can't pressure us, the Pyros are eventually going to kill him. Shadybunny, it's fine. It's fine. It felt like he had a brew effect after he hit face so fast. People usually do that. If I play Tolvir Beetle, the Tolvir is gonna die to face in the SI,
I wonder.
which is kind of sad. We're just not gonna let him do what he wants to do, so. The Spellstone is a little less scary here because you're not getting hit for 6. Excuse me.
I am one with the handle.
There's our problem again. I do want to send that 5 phase, but we did pick up elementals to set things up. My instinct here was to go 5 phase, ping the panda with the automaton. Can I do something with the flies? I could end up killing the 3/6, but it's just gonna die to an SI, which is so sad. I think I want to get the damage in. And then next turn I'll have to make a turn with the flies.
Reactor core online.
You can have him, my man. So 0 mana panda, so he can do some. He's almost 100% to shuffle the SI this round, just because it looks cool. Who can resist that? He's gonna play the fly, then he's gonna SI the 5/5, then he's gonna brew the SI the 4/4, put his face into 4/4. Dude, you got the shuffle. Come on, man. Do the shuffle.
Neither
Shuffle.
snow, no rain, no witch.
Who can resist the shuffle? Such restraint.
This guy's toast.
Oh, pick it up now, though. Nope. Okay. Are we gonna have an elemental turn next turn? Maybe.
Job's done.
Should have pinged this for not free killing, right? Start paying attention to the game. Because I don't have mana to ping. I think I just killed off one of my fireflies for no reason. Well, he might have free killed the fly to keep this alive. Yeah, the ping isn't actually entirely useless. It probably somewhat amounts to the same thing, right? I ping here, he free trades, he trades here. It somewhat amounts to the same thing. Oh yeah, and of course, the SI is getting brewed. We smart guys, never mind. Subconsciously making the right play. Feels good, man. That's how we roll. Making the right plays even though we didn't know we were making the right plays. Oh, that helps. That's almost always worth.
When Earth moves, empires.
Elemental. We were gearing up for that. That was quite nice. Have you tried moving the deck a bit? If cards are up at the very top, the header will block it sometimes. I really like where it is right now because of the sponsor box over here. You just played things. Blizzard, my opponent played things. Are we fireballing this? It's Geyser Ping. Played a 1. Geyser Ping. He kills us with a 3, a 1 in the face. That would be okay. If I fireball this, I can trade ping here. No. Let's just save the fireball for now. I've disabled those commands. For now, Akanar. Because people weren't appreciative of Paladin and Rogue being the best. So I was like, alright. How good is the wax here? Somewhat useless, right? I guess I would keep this alive. Shit. Ah, man. It's so hard for me to not look at chat and interact. It's just... It's such a habit, but I really should be looking at my game.
Brothers, heed my call.
It's so weird for me to not look at chat as much. Like, I need to look, like, in between the games. Alright. He's not touching the 5-2 then. No, he is. He's taking the 5. Wow. That's very careful. So we're currently 1 out of 7 to find lethal with the fireball. But fireball here does delay the game a little bit. If I play wax last turn, I would have been in a much better position right now, I guess. Maybe not that much better. That's fine. Wax now only serves a purpose if I kill the 4-5 with my fireball. I have 2 arcane intellects in there as well, which help you thin towards the Pyroblast. But I'm gonna die very fast. If I fireball the 4-5, Dead Speaker wax, or maybe just Dead Speaker ping his guy. He's gonna play more stuff. I think you do. That's a tough call. Because if I draw Pyroblast, I'm still fairly likely to win anyway. So, trying to not die over RNGing the win. Tough call though, tough call. Pretty good pick from the Calimos. He picked that from Hallucination. Now I'm so glad I fireballed, but obviously it's always a gamble. And that secret is likely spell related, so man, did we make the right call, but that was a scary call. Because you really don't want to fireball his minion and then draw Pyroblast. He was reading his minion. Like, what does this do? So glad we fireballed his minion. Because now we have a chance, right? If you don't fireball a minion, we have no chance. Okay. He destroys the weapon, kills it with a 6. Or goes face. If I ping the taunt, I make it less likely that he goes face. And even if he goes face, it gives me the option to trade. If I ping the juggler though, there's a good chance he ignores it. So I gotta ping the taunt to incentivize trades. I think playing the Wax Alley earlier might have done something right. But it's cool. It's cool. Doing our best here. 2 AIs in the deck. Both are fairly good draws right now. I guess he's drawn removal, which is a little less good for us. The ping on the taunt was good though. Didn't autopilot ping the juggler. Because it did feel like he was just going to smirk us down. Man, he's almost back up.
There once was a
Ooh. That's good and bad news, right? Oh. Guess we're always dead.
Well played. You win this.
Let's do this.
Versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Tice and Tice. Like his name is Tice and Tice. Tice and Tice. It's a double Tice combo. Not sure if the Wax Elemental is good enough. I guess it is because it gives you the thing, right? And you can use it to make the trades a bit awkward. I think we can do better than that. Elven Minstrel is really, really good though. Funcality. Like really, really, really good. Like I love Elven Minstrel. I pick my two minstrels early if I can.
I wonder.
Are we back to distracting Shady? Nah, I'll look away again, chat. Don't worry. We got
We
this.
have many secrets.
So he only got 1 discount on that. That's pretty fine. Maybe we can look at that. That's unfortunate though, that's gonna block her turn. But we're getting a lot of chip damage in for the fireball and the pyro. That's pretty insane.
Need a key?
Need a key. I guess I Cult Master, because Mirror Entity is pretty good for us.
Join or die, or both. Join or die, or both.
That's a really nice Cult Master. Not runes feels good, man. Feels good, man, indeed. Yeah, ping my croc. Another spell-related secret, quite likely, though. Ping the cult and do nothing. I love it. That's the baby rage play. Sinister? Ruins me, baby. What is he doing? That's pretty funny. I think I might end up trading this and not drawing.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
Like check for vape with this, trade with this. I'm probably not even trading at all. I'm probably just going phase.
What to do?
Tolkien Bray, thank you so much for the 3 months in a row. More meta changes, more time with Shady. Just vaporize, godlike. Nope.
Time runs out on me.
Gotta go for the damage, I feel. It's fine. I'll still interact some with the chat, right? I just need to divide my attention a little bit. It's not like I have 0 chat interaction while I lead the board. It's just less. He subscribes to the wax elemental strategy.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
So we get another counter spell, spellbender, mana bind thing going on. 20-hour streams now. Now I will adjust as one of the first people anyway, because I play so much, so it's fine. We'll be okay with 12 hours of arena a day. It'll be okay, chat. It'll be fine. It's a little weird.
I wonder.
Now I know it's not vape, right? So that was the most important check.
Quake before the earth.
It's good.
You win.
Malfuria.
Must protect the wild.
I see a 2. I see a 3. I like it. It's like Uther in Heroes of the Storm. That's one of his lines when you move around with him. I like it. When I was playing, I was like, well, this is funny. Alright. Nearly done, guys.
My greetings.
My greetings. Hello, my man. Almost there.
It's out on me.
Gotta fight against the rope. Okay. One more on this side and we're good. I guess I can play this in between. Not BM our opponent too much.
The scourge will devour all.
A scourge will devour all. I like the pre-hit now because of Mark. Freeze our guy. I think I might just ping the 1/1 here, play the volatile and kill this thing, or like bump this thing rather. I could just fireball and trade. That might be the play actually. Let's talk that through. Fireball trade versus volatile ping trade. Yeah. I have to go to the bathroom, guys. I'm not gonna pass. I'm gonna be sorry. Ah, right in time. Are we pinging? Peace stream? Yeah, sorry guys. Went fast, didn't mute the mic or anything, it's fine. Not that I usually do anyway.
Time runs out on me.
I think this makes more sense, but it's a bit awkward. Chair unfroze the minion. Chair's so good at HS. The video is obsolete already? I wouldn't call it obsolete, right? Make it easy. But yeah, it's kind of sad. Why not attack? Attack with which one? The 2/2? I'd rather have him make that attack. Wow. I guess he could have a Spellstone in his hand. That could compel him to make that play, right? Wow. Do not like what he did there. I think he's got a Spellstone. It's either that or he's sniping and he's like, this deck has 2 Pyroblasts. It's one of the two, right? You shouldn't hit 2/2s into 2/3s just out of a fear of your opponent maybe doing something to them, Georg.
Dance to my song.
Because then you make that attack for them.
We will devour this world.
Well, you lose a 1/1 to not take 4 damage health loss. I think that is an acceptable play, granted your opponent has, you know, some pyros.
What to do? What to do?
I think I like the Cult Master for the Psycho here and get the body developed. You could also go for the Breath, right? That's pretty nice. That's a really nice throw. All the cards. Did he mill against? Another naturalize on the Firefly would be really funny. Nope. He just likes cards, man. It's a card game after all. My god. What are you doing? Opponent! So he's got like 2 UIs minimum, right? This is crazy. I don't know what's happening.
When Earth moves, empires fall.
The pre-hit, man. The pre-hit was amazing there. It was so good. Okay. I feel like living mana. I don't know. Opponent wants us to have lots of cards. We accept this proposal. Feels Plague Man. Feels MC Tech Man.
Who's next?
Wake before the Earth!
I'll play 1. If he's got the tech, it's okay.
Reactor core online.
Like getting the extra damage in. Engaging TC-130, mental dislocator. I like passing here, but I can't play too slow because of UI. It's either that or it's just like UI, 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 big minion. Cult Master going down. So he can UI next turn. This is where we can play into Plague if we want it.
Failsafe malfunction.
So he's going up to 21. If I ping his face, he goes to 19. Played a 3 and a 3/6. Shoot here. 5, 7, 17. Not quite. Need a bit more damage, but he's gonna shoot that one.
Time runs out on me.
I don't need any of you.
This is enough.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator. Mushroom power!
man, this was one confusing game. He had it last turn. Yeah, it was weird.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
Zerl.
Protect the wild.
You asked for it.
They already have a question mark emote real life, right? When you have the time draft warrior, we'll get so many weapons. Yeah, I don't know if they're positively adjusting the other ones or just negatively adjusting most of them. Like the powerful ones. No clue. Blorp. Like they have the missing emote. The missing emote is a question mark, right? So whenever somebody's just doing some weird shit, or whenever somebody dies, like if you want to tilt someone, right, in League, and somebody dies, just like use the missing command on their location, like, what happened there? What happened there? What happened there? Oh man. Same guy? No, not the same guy. No, mine! Don't really want to ping that. Just pre-hit one of my dudes, come on. You know you want to. You know you... Just hit my boy Beetle. My boy Beetle. He needs that hit. Which are the best heroes for Arena right now? It's official that nobody has a clue about that right now. Because they changed Arena just now. I mean, use exclamation mark meta to watch my meta video, which is 100% not obsolete right now. Blizzard did not just launch a patch. You're all good. They're not prescriptions, Spidey Josh, no. Ah, I thought I had magic powers. For a moment there, I was sold. I was like, he's doing it. Poggers. Death Speaker, the Beetle, double bump. Me. I could just ping double bump. Give him his mana now. Save Death Speaker. Guess that's fine. It's a pretty good trade for him though. Like do you have your sound on, Virus Revolution, or not? If you do not, this might be a problem. Alright. Okay, what do I got? I got Firefly, Death Speaker to 2-1, bump 2 damage in there. Or I could Tolvir, pass next turn, Death Speaker to Tolvir, trade with that, and 2-1 in the ping. I think we give up the elemental synergy here, to be honest. It's kind of what it's looking like. It's kind of sad because we have so much synergy for it. Just concede we can't beat WI. Dude, we might even drop him before he's on 10 mana. It's unlikely because he ramps, but... Why not bump both and play Lone and a Firefly? I don't hate that. I like the Death Speaker line too. Bump both, Lone, where does that get us? Lone goes in, next turn Fen, 2-4 and a 3-6. My play gives me a 2-4, a 3-5 and a 2-2. Your line gives you a 2-4 and a 6 and a 3-6.
Wonder.
I guess the plague is not the end of the world here. Because we can surge or ping next turn. Or surge or ping for 2 rather.
Quake before the earth!
There's no need to give him the good plague here though. Or the MCT. No worries, Virus. It's fine, dude. I poke fun at people all the time, but it's like when I react like that, it's not like I'm really annoyed. It's just I just like to poke fun when I can, you know. Sometimes it's poorly received, so glad it's okay for you. Boop, 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 boop. What you gonna do, Mr. Druid? What you gonna do when we come for you?
Time waits for no one.
That's what the second pyro is for. Yeah. It's to keep it level. I love it. I love it. I love it. My man, what are you doing? What are you doing, my man? I got this thingamabob here, right? This thingamabob deals 1 damage to your thingamabob. Could also freeze it.
Quake before the earth!
Didn't play the flame, feels good, man. Could freeze it. What does freezing it do? It allows me to put the 5 in here next turn, and then I can hero power, trade off the 2/3, play the Surger and the Flame. If I play the Surger this round and ping, he will trade the Surger, I will double trade, which is significantly better for him. I like the freeze. So what I did there is just, whenever you're not really sure about a play, just talk it through, right? What's gonna happen if you do this? What's gonna happen if you do that? And then we came to the conclusion that I didn't like him trading his 5/1 into my 5/4. So let's not do that. Bad jaws, bad jaws. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? I like it. Squid's on fire. Which is unfortunate for squids, so let's put that fire out. Stop playing around with my cards. Why are you playing around with my cards, man? I'm trying to win a game here. Fen dies to hero power in the 5/1.
What to do?
I like the stone skin into the UI turn. That's nice, so we'll save that. You could Surger here, ping, play a flame, but we'll find a way to get the Surger down. Bump, bump. Oh yeah, Geyser being like 1 would be nice. And broken, but it would be nice on this turn for sure. Please don't make me calamari. Next turn, UI coming right up. I think we can beat UI. Because we're slowly gaining position on him. Suit band, monk ass. Nobody saw anything, okay? Monk ass, monk ass.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
It's fairly good for him.
quake before the earth.
If he's got a Blood Knight, I call hacks, yeah. That means he perfectly orchestrated this. Where's your UI now, man? What are you gonna shoot? So what are we looking at for next turn? Kind of want to get the flame down, but I don't think it was a good idea this round. So we might AI, and I might tempo the Surger. But it depends quite a bit on what we draw from both our turn and... Ooh. Ooh, that is one tasty Basilisk, I have to say. Basilisk, quite good, baby. Oh, look at that, guys. That is beautiful. That's just beautiful. Kind of want the Volcanosaur, but I might just draw again and play 1 and 2.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
Xanthe! Thank you for the 4 months in a row. Good to see you again. Welcome back. It's kind of slow, but...
I wonder.
But what? It is kind of slow, but why do I feel like I can do this? Maybe I do just play the Surger and the Volatile. If it starts with, it's kind of bad, but it probably is bad, you know?
What to do? Time runs out on me.
I think my butt was like, it gives him a UI target, which I didn't like. Yeah, Stein. We did that on Sunday, where we did 0 trades versus a hunter. Hey, that's not UI. If the UI is your poison things better, yeah. I think that the whole logic there was like, I want to draw cards, and this is why I'm gonna justify why it's not a terrible idea. So I caught myself bullshitting there. I was like, you know, it's a little slow, but it's like, then why am I doing it? It's like, maybe I shouldn't be doing it. Oh, Tony, come back. Tony, I miss you already. He enjoys the long turns. He loves that rope. I found my long lost brother. He loves that rope. If I AI into Fireball, it's kind of good, right? I think here I'm fine drawing because I don't really need to ping. Not a Fireball, Cult Monster. Divine Shield's kind of like 1 extra health because of the hero power, so take that. I think you take the 50-50 for him.
Don't mess with me.
Please hit this guy. Hey. All good. All good, man. Hello, brother. Yeah, that's the Illidan line when he sees Malfurion, for sure.
Well, dogs there. I'm warning you. I'm unstable.
I'm unstable. I'm John Stamos.
Calm down. I'm a doctor.
Virus, thank you for the sub, man. Good to have you here. I take it this means that it was okay that I poked some fun at you. Cheers, man. Thanks for the support.
I wonder.
Let's take care of that. play this as a target. It's a 50-50 right now. I think I'd rather just play stuff. I don't really want the stuff to get damaged. Maybe I just go Frost Rider and freeze my guy. That seems pretty questionable. I don't have to play the Water Rally now, right? This is fine. Whatever. I would have pyroed the 5/6, coin, ping the 1/1. I don't think that's necessary, but maybe, yeah. Yeah, Bibri. Yup. 0 UI Druid. So far, yep. Please, continue. Will do, man, will do. Need 1 extra damage. Don't really want to pyro that, though. Okay, maybe I want to pyro that. And just hit him in the face for 11 and be like, what up, bro? If I pyro that, I get to pyro his face, basically. Because I push 11. Donk. Who said he was out of cards? Show yourself. Full trade, then pyro the face. I like it. It's got some spice to it. It's pretty terrible, but sometimes you just gotta go for the spicy play. How to play as Mage since you don't get 3 flame strikes seems too hard for me. That's some low effort shit posting, my man. Do you see flame strikes here? No. This is a 100% ethical Mage list, which doesn't rely on these unfun and uninteractive board clear mechanics. It's all about just throwing 26 damage at the opponent's face instead.
A natural mistake.
Well played.
There it is. Are we gonna fatigue him? He's actually not that far ahead of us. God damn it, that's so disgusting, right? It's fine. We still have the pyros. Got the second pyroblast. That's kind of useful.
Reactor core online.
So much armor gain though. Or like just life gain in general through the taunts and the plague. Yeah, you can't play a second UI. That's something. Now we're about equal. Swipe. Yeah, but if I don't coin the 4/4, I don't really gain any position on him. Because the 3/1 is dead no matter what. So I can choose to have a 2/3 developed or a 4/4. I'll take the 4/4. This guy has more playtime than Shady. Yeah, I think it's one of two things, right? I think it's either someone who is watching and is just trying to like take as much time away, which I don't mind because I can just talk to the chat. Or he's just really serious about trying to win and he's somehow trying to annoy the opponent or trying to take so long that it distracts the opponent from playing well. So, because he's just, I think he figured out his play every time and he's just waiting for the rope to do it.
Ready, sir.
But yeah, if he thinks that annoys us, then he's talking to the wrong motherfucker, you know. we are familiar with the rope. This is where Blizzard is so dirty, though. Now you just go ham, right? You send it downtown. Let's push face first. Yeah, I like the face for sure. Go in, boys. I think he's like you, exploring and talk. I don't know, it's really unlikely, I would say, because he's saving up everything for the rope, usually, every time.
We will devour this world.
I guess not everything. Sure, maybe I'm, don't let him get to you. Oh, I don't care, man. I don't think this is toxic at all or anything like that, right? This is completely within the bounds of the game. You have 70 seconds a turn. You can take 70 seconds a turn if you want to. You're not going to hear me complain about that. I just thought it was interesting because it was taking so long every time. That's the only reason I was commenting on it. Ooh. I guess he knows what's in there. Okay. But it's not enough. He tried and got so far. In the end, it didn't matter. Ooh, nice shot. Sniped that Basilisk. 70, isn't it 90? I think they nerfed that a while ago. Check Villan. Receiver of the so-called BM puts there is way more severe than the intent that the guy who's, you know, BMing is doing. A lot of the time the guy's like, oh man, what a piece of shit, he's just trying to, the guy's like, oh look, I can say hello, nice, right? It's like, I think it's, you know, a lot of the time people just gotta chill a little more, right? He knows that the Hoarding Dragon really cost him the game, yeah. I guess that's why we did it. Alright. You play Volatile, he pings. You play Stone Skin, he pings. It's a very interactive game. You ping his face, he might coin a lone champion. You play Volatile, he gets ahead on board. The Volatile sets up the Tolvir, which is kind of nice. But I kind of like making him skip his turn so we can get some face damage in. Cool. Why did you throw Breath instead of keeping it? I'm not really looking for Breath of Syndragosa in the very early turns. I'm looking for cards like Hilnir Frost Rider, Lone Champion, Water Elemental, maybe a 2-drop. So we bought tempo with value. That's what we did. We threw away a card and then another card to his hero power. But the result is that we are on the board and he is not. And being on the board with 2 Pyroblasts in your deck, I can tell you, I don't regret being on the board with 2 Pyroblasts in your deck. I do not mind this whole double Pyroblast. Being able to push damage. Like, look, this is the result, right? This is the result of our early investment. We get minions on board and we get to hit his face. got a coin and a glyph card. That's kind of dangerous.
Quake before the earth.
Not sure if the Pyros is worth it into MC tech. Blizzard, Flame Strike, they're all not that relevant. Just take a ping on them. Nope. Save the Pyros. Feels okay, man. Was that toxic? Yeah, I guess it was. I'm fine with whatever, honestly. But I get it. I get it. This makes me hopeful. No, okay, let's take some effort. Like, I wasn't just trying to get this out as fast as possible. Even if this is untargetable, I think I still prefer it here, because I might whiff, right? You know? Ooh. So this means they'll trade the 2 in here and ping here. But that means we still got these boys to do something.
Give me a quest.
Ooh, he popping off.
Engaging TC-130, mental dislocator.
Alright, we need to win this with like 2 Pyros. Because this is pure scumbaggery. Every time, yeah, MC Tech is stupid. We know that by now, though. MC Tech's real stupid. I came in at the perfect time. Hey, Dreads! We were just talking about you. Nothing but good, though. All good, man. All good. He's got a smoke beat down so fast. I can dead speaker here to freeze this, but what's the point? I need to hit like a blizzard and kill him somehow, right? Ugh. I don't think we can win. But I guess let's start with phase damage. Scoop it up. Yeah, he liked your Volcanosaur. I was gonna hover my ping over the shield, but then I figured I might need time to actually think about this turn. So let's think about the turn. You're fucked. Yeah, we're kind of fucked. We are kind of fucked. We had to play it though. The thing is, if he doesn't steal at least the Volcanosaur, we're still fine. But he steals the Volcanosaur. Ah, of course he steals the Volcanosaur. What happened after turn 4? We played shit. He blizzarded. We played Volcanosaur. He mint control ticked. Mint control ticked. He's sending it downtown. Makes sense. Makes sense. Ooh. Raven into blizzards. Let's do it, boys. Raven. Fireball is 6. Just ping. I'm trying to figure out whether I play the flame or not. I could have the death speaker, right? I'll play it first. That's fine. Give me that blizzard, baby. Yo, give me that blizzard. That's not a blizzard. We're dead. We could hit Fireball. Could also play Cult Master and try to hit Breath or Wax. Guess we're not dead. Dead. Not fully dead. Not fully dead. Ever just sack this and shield this? I don't really need the Pyros in my hand right now. But I might need the body on board. Could just play this in this. It's kind of the same. Ah, there he is. I knew I put a blizzard in my deck somewhere. Do they need to change MCT? I think, yeah, for sure. I think the card can exist because there's a good reason for it to exist. It gives you hope when there shouldn't be any hope, right? Just having 0% chance to win is not so fun. So Blizzard wants to make a fun game for everyone. But I think Mind Control Tech should steal either the leftmost minion, the rightmost minion, or like the lowest power minion. Something like that. Quest accepted.
Runs out on me.
Killed my Cult Master. Motherfucker, killed my Cult Master. Alright. So we can't win, right? I think the only way we can win, and I don't think we can, is if I don't play AI this round. So let's start with Blizzard. Okay. So what do I hit next turn? Next turn I hit Frost Elemental to freeze this up. This is unpingable. Whatever. If this wasn't the Towns, we had a chance, yeah. Oh no, this is unpingable. He had his own. How can you steal another man's volcano, sir, when you have one yourself? You've gone through so much with him. You know, you're 9-1. This guy has probably carried you in a lot of cases. How can you so ruthlessly deprive another man of his volcano, sir? Alright. Well played, buddy. Well played. Well played.
Jaina versus Jaina.
Bonnie G.
You asked for it. Oh, it
Alright,
is
Bonnie.
on.
I guess it's Bonnie IG? What do you think, chat? Looks good to me.
Hello.
I mean, personally, right? It'd be great for me if MC Tech wasn't a card. That card almost never wins me games and loses me a lot of games, which is normal if you're on the board a lot more than your opponent. I think almost every good arena player will tell you that MC Tech is bad for them. But I can understand why it's a card, right? But I would love to have it removed, of course. That would be such a quality of life change, right? MC Tech is just... It's always a terror in the back of your mind. It's just... Do it. Sound planning. Me like it, streamer. Good play.
For the crusade!
Is this where you just wax ping? Or Death Speaker, bump, coin wax. Next turn, Firefly ping. Gets the 2/4 on the board to push damage. Definitely like the wax. I think I might go for the Death Speaker to get it down. Push some damage with it. What's the new punish for going white? Blizzard, Flame Strike, Plague, Swipe, Starfall, Hellfire, Defile, Dreadlord. Like, I mean, there are plenty of classes that can punish going white. But an AoE should not An AoE should stabilize the board. It shouldn't put you ahead all of a sudden. I think that's a little bit too much. Wax Elemental, pretty good there. Wax, ping, Firefly. No, I think the 2/4 is like a ping, right? So I kind of like this play to get on the board. A quality Consecrate, although that shouldn't be a combo. Yeah. I could have used the 2/4 into the 3/1 and pinged. I was debating that. I think I made this play a little bit too fast, but that's okay. We don't really need to not ping, right? So we don't need the mana. We can safely start with this line. I think because of our deck, we're just going face. Getting this chip damage in is great. This means one Pyro should probably suffice to win the game. How do we go for the 2/4 in there and the ping? Would that have really been that much different? That might have even been worse for us. So I like the play we did. Blizzard is good for him here, but it's really not like amazing, right? Oh, I actually don't. I thought I was going to be able to Volcano Storm. Never mind, Blizzard's pretty good for him here. It's okay. It's okay, chat. I would say it's reasonable. I guess he's going to put 2 mana aside for turn 7 to ping the Basilisk. So we're looking at 5 mana available for him, 2/3, and a 2/1 on board. I do need to hit something here, like Water Elemental, Steam Surger, or something like a 4 so I can ping, or 5. 5 is fine. 5 is perfect. We still have the Blizzard of our own, so it's looking a lot better right now. How has the Raven Familiar been? We were thinking about it, right? It's drawn a Pyro once, but I don't think that was too relevant. It's drawn a Fireball once, and that's always relevant, of course. I'd love to stealth Volcanosaur here and then just jump him. You can also Blizzard and hit him in the face, but I think we try for the stealth. If we hit the stealth, this is amazing. Lethal setup. What up, my man? Just taking the boys for a walk. Nice and interactive. I like it. Why not go face now? In case of the taunt, he can put the Cobra in. I like to preserve my options. How you doing, Shadybunny?
Jaina versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
Time to truck a priest. Feels good, man. We're going in, boys. Oh, we are definitely going in.
Greetings.
Calm down, I'm a doctor.
Shadybunny, welcome back, man. Thank you so much for the sub. How have you been? Get him 4/4. This 4/4 was picked over a Blizzard and a Frostbolt. Just pointing that out, how much we appreciate Curve in this stream. Oh my god, is that it?
Give me a quest.
It's not it. Shadow Madness sucks, but at least we can just develop. If I don't play this and he plays like Turtle Preserve us, then he gets a head on board. So.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
You my guy? I'm liking it. Priest at 10 wins, GG. Our deck hard counters Priest, Georg, so it's fine. Man, he really wanted that card. I can respect it. I'm not sure if it's right, but I can respect it. Looks like he might have a Holy Nova if he's comfortable doing that. It shouldn't be better to preserve the bubble. Bump here. Bolts. Mole. It's just not good, right? Make him Nova, right?
When Earth dies, empires fall.
Nova means I'm up a 3-3 and a 5-5. That's pretty good. Syndragosa and draw. Nah, I think you just take the trade. Let him Nova. Sometimes not a Nova. I mean, it's a clear signal he doesn't have it. I kind of like the Cold Master for that reason. Keep the Tiger. We go on face, boys. Is all about face, face. He's like, got any of that AoE, good sir? Yeah, we don't play weapons in the main. So I might have stolen a Blizzard. If you freeze this guy on full smart, he's at 11. He blizzards you. Next turn you go Surger, breath ping his guy. You're still very far ahead. I just like getting the phase damage in while we can because of Scream. If he screams here, then we didn't waste any damage trading into his guy. I really don't mind the current iteration of it. Well, I didn't mind the iteration we had 2 hours ago, Ace Johnson. He well played me first. It's not enough, right? So yeah, Priest is not really a problem for a deck like this. Just go face and kill him. Lunara!
Brothers of the mind rejoice. Sing, sing, sing with me. Raise your pick and raise your voice. Sing, sing, sing with me. Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find beneath? Diamonds, rubies, gold and more. Hidden in the mountain store. Born underground, suckled from a teeth of stone. Raised in the dark, the safety of a mountain home. Skin made of iron, steel in our bones. To dig and dig makes us free. Come on, brother, sing with me. I am a wolf and I'm digging a hole. A diggy diggy hole. A diggy diggy hole. I am a wolf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Digging a hole. The sunlight will not reach too slow. Never seen the blue moon glow. Fill a glass and down some meat. Stop your bellies at the feast. Stumble home and fall asleep. Dreaming in our mountain deep. Born underground, thrown inside a rocky womb. The earth is a cradle. The mountains shall become our tomb.
This feels like throwing the Basilisk away. Yeah, but you're not gonna not do that, I think. Especially with Tiger in the hand, that Speaker is gonna do things, so...
Let's see.
The Basilisk is nowhere near guaranteed gonna do things.
Born underground, suckled from a teeth of stone, raised in the dark, the safety of a mountain home, skin made of iron, still in a
Don't get cocky, keep the double pyros.
makes us free. Come on, brother, sing with me.
Don't abandon your golden strategy now, man. So he's not sure. I guess it's Bark Skin? What? I guess he was just reconsidering. And a dwarf and a big hole. Good old Fen Creeper. You know, he's that guy you're never like, in the draft you're never like, ah yeah, Fen Creeper. But sometimes he does things. Good old Fen Creeper. It's gonna power. Ooh, that feels good. Yeah, Fen Creeper doing the work. Doing the work, my man. Can't Fireball and that Speaker. What if I could? It's probably just Trigger pre-hit. Next turn, Volcanosaur, potentially. Maybe next turn, Fireball that Speaker. Ping doesn't do much here. Give his taunt a good smacking.
Dark one snuffs all.
Okay, looks like he's giving that up. That's fine with us. You're getting rid of that armor, that's also good for us. Ping Death Speaker could be okay here. Ping Death Speaker Pyros. You get a 5-5, a 2-4, and a 2-2 versus a 4-3. He might bump Hero Power. He might free kill your Death Speaker. If he free kills your Death Speaker, pinging is a little weird because you kind of want a Volcanosaur. Alternatively, you could Volcanosaur here, but then you're just going to take a bunch of damage. So I think I'm fine doing this for sure. I think it just makes sense to take it off the board. And we'll play Pyros, get the 6 in our hand so we can play the 6 in the ping if we need it. I do love Worm. But lucky for us, we are not the archetypal mage that needs to clear. Taunt or Divine Shield? Taunt means if he has 2 damage, which he almost surely have, he just gets a better trade. Divine Shield's fine. Careful with Roar. Yeah, for sure. We're not going to take too much. I'd say he's favored right now, but we're not out of it.
Yeah.
Not at all, not at all. I'd say our turn just became a whole lot better. That's nice. I want to see him take the 5 here for the shield to protect the 6. We got the Pyros, so we can do the long game. And the Smork. I think that's it. I think he's won, because I can't win if I kill the 8-8. And I think the only reason he smorks here is because he has lethal with the 8-8 alone. He can swipe or UI for lethal. I can't proc my loan because the Divine Shield on the Volcanosaur. So let's assume he has none of those things and operate from there. Although I can't imagine he doesn't have it. If you trade ping, Pyro's 5 face is at 19. 10, 16, you have lethal with the Pyro, but it's over, right?
Well played.
But when you have a position like this, you are forced to assume your opponent doesn't have the thing you're almost certain he has. I feel like UI or swipe one of these two cards, 100%. Or Druid of the Claw. A form of 4 or 5 damage. Fireball your own Beetle and play alone. I can't... Lone won't trigger, right? Because this has Divine Shield. You're joking. You're joking. Okay. So we win? We win, right? Whoa, what were you thinking, my man? Can't just do that. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
That was wild.
That was wild. EU Arena. Oh my god. That's a good way to... Yeah, my god. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark? I know. That was wild. I like that he had the WoW emote at the end. Very fitting. Ooh, I don't... Did I have 2 golds? Not sure. I mean, it's easy for us to say that, you know, he misplayed knowing that we have a lot of burn. He might have thought that we were a more typical mage or just a bunch of AoE and he wanted to finish it fast. He might have not had UI, well, he didn't have UI, but he might have not had UI in his deck, so he wasn't really feeling good for the long game.